Right now on WUSA 9 News at 11, breaking developments on one of the biggest stories of the day, the possible sale of the Washington Commanders. Good evening, I'm Leslie Foster.
And I'm Lorenzo Hall. So we knew owner Dan Snyder was nearing a deal to sell the team, but our sports director Darren Haynes has been working with sources all night to find out more.
Yeah, Dee, you're leading our coverage on this, and you've got some brand new reporting.
Yeah, I just spoke to a couple of sources, and here's what I know now. Commanders owner Dan Snyder has reached an agreement with the Josh Harris Group to sell the team for $6.05 billion. That surpasses Dan Snyder's asking price of $6 billion. Now, the deal will be fully financed, but has not been signed yet. Now, my source also tells me it's a non-exclusive agreement. That means someone else can come in and purchase the team. Now, if you're not familiar with the Harris Group, the group consists of billionaire Josh Harris, who's from Bethesda, Maryland. He owns the NBA's Philadelphia 76ers and the NHL's New Jersey Devils. Mitchell Rales is also a billionaire. He's from Potomac, Maryland. And then there's Pro Basketball Hall of Famer Magic Johnson. Now, if this sale gets finalized, it would set an NFL record for the most expensive sale in global sports history. Now, I mentioned Josh Harris. He owns the New Jersey Devils. They played the Washington Capitals tonight at Capital One Arena, and Charlotte McBride was at the game and joins us live. And Charlotte, how are some of the fans reacting to the new Commander news?
Well, yeah, Darren, these fans are not holding back in their excitement that Dan Snyder will soon no longer be the owner of the Washington Commanders. Many happy fans here. It was Fan Appreciation Night. So what better night to catch up with DC sports fans than right here as the Capitals hosted the Devils. And as you mentioned, of course, the Devils owner, Josh Harris. And they had nothing but great things to say about them as I caught up with a few Devils fans as well.
I'm not a huge football fan, but all my friends who are very happy. I think there's a lot of frustration with that ownership. So it seems like cause for celebration.
You've heard the news. The sale is imminent. What are your thoughts on Dan Snyder no longer being the owner?
My mom said if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all.
You heard the news that the current New Jersey Devils owner is now in a process to buy the Commanders. How do you feel about him as an owner?
I think he's been a great owner. He's done a great job with the Devils. You know, for the last 5 years, we haven't made the playoffs. Made a lot of smart drafting moves and decisions, and helped us turn it around. We've clinched the playoffs. We've clinched a home spot. You know, so I'm excited, and the Commanders. You know, hopefully this turns it around from Snyder.
So Devils fans kind of spreading the good news here to Commanders fans and DC sports fans here tonight that, hey, good things are coming, Commanders fans, because all the Devils fans we talk to say they love Josh Harris as an owner. And as you heard him say, nothing but good things coming out of the Devils franchise. And of course, I know a lot of Sixers fans myself that are also equally as happy. So hopefully good things on the up and up for Commanders.
I love when the fans keep it real. Now, keeping it real, again, if the former Washington Commander employees did not come forward to share their story about the team's toxic culture back in 2020, this sale probably wouldn't be happening. I mean, their testimony sparked 2 NFL investigations involving Dan Snyder, a Congress investigation, and 3 separate investigations by the Attorney General's office in Maryland, Virginia, and D.C. Former Washington employee Melanie Coburn has been fighting for justice since day one.
I think this is a great first step. I cried today, I'm not going to lie. It was very emotional for me, but there's still a long way to go. We still need transparency and accountability, which are the 2 words I've been saying since 2020.
If you had the opportunity to say something to Dan Snyder before he sells the team officially, what would you say?
I would say I'm really sad for you.
That pause says a lot,
Yeah.
And obviously all of those former employees really want them to release that report because the Mary Jo White investigation is still going on, that second NFL investigation.
Lots happening as this potential sale is swirling. So what's next?
What's next? Well, if Dan Snyder, takes that that offer from the Harris Group, then that deal will be submitted to the NFL. The League Finance Committee will then review the deal, and at least 3/4 of the 31 NFL owners will have to vote in favor of the sale, and that can happen as early as May 22nd during the NFL owners meetings in Minneapolis.
And you were at the most recent meeting, and this sounds like something that they would sign off on, yeah?
Getting the mood from the owners, yes. It's almost like they're waiting for this to happen.
All right.
A lot of people, it sounds like, have been waiting for this to happen. All right, Dee, thank you.
And you can stay on WUSA 9. You can expect us to stay on top of this breaking news. For updates anytime, download the WUSA 9 app on your phone or stream us for free on WUSA 9 Plus. It's available for Roku and Fire TV.